Hi, I'm Troy Harris and welcome to Rookie Developer. I've put together this short video to tell you about our awesome D-Day Workshop Intensive. But before I do, can I tell you a little bit about where I started out? I used to be a rookie developer, just like you. I had no idea where to start. I had a million questions and I didn't even know who to ask. And I had this huge fear of just stuffing up and losing all my money. Then I got a huge kick up the bum. Less than 4 years ago, I made a decision that I was going to do whatever it takes to start property developing simply, safely and successfully. Now I'm on to my 8th project and I've created $1.2 million in profit. I now work part-time from home, so I spend time with my kids whenever I want to and still have time to be able to run our D-Day Workshop Intensives and teach you how you can have the same lifestyle as me, if that's what you want. Now I'm not doing this just to show off, I'm doing this to show that you too can have this lifestyle if that's what you want. So here you ask, what does D-Day Workshop Intensive involve? D-Day is a full day workshop intensive where I take you from go to woe of the full developing process so that you walk out at the end of the day with the tools, the techniques and the proven systems so that you have the confidence that you too can complete your first property development simply, safely and successfully. At D-Day Workshop Intensive, I'll show you how to find the perfect project for your own financial situation and desires. And also how to crunch the numbers so you can find your own profitable site. Also at least 10 different ways to finance your development. And how to assemble an A-class team of professionals so that your project goes smoothly from start to finish. And also dozens of planning and design tips to make sure that you scratch out every cent possible out of every project. And 8 tips how to find a quality builder just perfect for your project. And you'll also hear from previous D-Day participants who've now gone on to do their own developing, many of them making more than $100,000 in profit. In fact, one of them who came along less than 2 years ago is already on to his 3rd project. We'll also cover the 7 deadly sins of property developing. I'll touch on some of the mistakes I've made, just some of them. There's been plenty, but I'll make sure that you don't make them. And also cover some of the issues that I've come across so that you'll know to recognise them so you won't have to deal with them. Some of those issues are stormwater, sewer, electrical, council, and of course banks. And of course there are just so many more things to mention on this short video that you get at your D-Day Intensive. Also, we've got over $2,500 worth of free bonuses. Probably the most popular one is this disc. It's actually a CD containing, it's cost me about $50,000 to put together. It's all my plans, permits, engineering, stormwater, building contracts, purchase contracts, a whole lot of different things, a whole gamut over 4 different projects of mine, chock-a-block full of information so you can pour over the plans, all the different things that may crop up for your development as a really good point to go back to at any stage during your development. This comes free and this is one of the most popular parts of D-Day in itself. The bonuses also include my checklist, the one I've created and I've used on every single project so I make sure that I don't miss one thing. Also, this CD that I've recorded with Troy Small, who is the master at building relationships with agents, so you can get the best deal before anyone else gets their hands on it. Also, once you leave D-Day, you're going to go out there and you're going to start your first project, but you're still going to have a couple of nerves. Have I done the right thing? So what we've got here, we've got a certificate for you that when you find your first project, you call me and I'll give it the once over to make sure you haven't missed anything so you can make your first project simple, safe and successful. We also have on hand our highly recommended accountants to help you with any accounting question that you might have. We also have Agents of Action, book I contributed to because as a developer you need to know how to take action and all these people do some great stories in amongst that. And what's a great deal without free steak knives? I'm serious, we're going to chuck in a pack of free steak knives because there's no great deal without steak knives, as anybody knows who's ever watched a Demco commercial. We'll also be running a webinar prior to D-Day to make sure that you are 100% ready to take full advantage of everything on offer at our D-Day Workshop Intensive. And you know, every time you go to a seminar, the next day you come up with all these questions you didn't think of at the time. So what we're going to do to solve that problem for you is we're going to run a webinar afterwards. So you can ask me all the questions you like, not only questions that you come up with, but all the questions you still haven't thought of that some other participants are going to ask. I'll answer those too, and you get the advantage of hearing the answers. So that from the pre-webinar, the seminar, and the post-webinar, all the goodies, you are going to be absolutely 100% ready to go out and find your first project, make a huge profit on it, simply, safely, and successfully. Successful developers know how to take action straight away, so I'm going to reward that. The first 30 people to book will be half price, and also we know how important it is to have our partner on side, whether it's our business partner or our life partner. So we're also going to be running a very, very special offer for them as well. So what I need you to do now is just look down below, go down, click through, put in your details and book now and make sure you're one of those first 30. And I look forward to seeing you at D-Day.